Hello everyone and welcome back to the Timberborn Emberpelts. We are going to keep working on this fun rectangle. We need to blast a little more pieces off, I guess. At least this looks like the border I decided to build up to, or in this case blast up to. So let's fill up the rest so it is on the same level as surrounding areas. Oh yeah, we can do that. That tubeway will need to be rebuilt, but that's of course fine. Okay, I just need it to be in the same level as this area. Alright, the rest honestly can go. Let's blast the rest around it with single explosives, and the rest we can use tunneling and collapse it. I think that will be fine. Yeah, let's go all the way like this. And here. That will be fine. And another thing is, someone in the comments mentioned that I should drain this like completely and maybe build a big water tower here. So I was thinking about it, even wrote a comment response. Maybe build like a real life water tower shape. Like go all the way as high as we can maybe and build it like shaped like a water tower. And most importantly, build that outlet for bad water so I don't need to really be, setting it up manually. Since we are already filling this up, I think we will go from this side. Yeah, and we just need to build a channel to drain it, really. We have already the scaffolding here, so why don't use it, right? We can extend it a bit. Oh yeah, let's use it. We have all the planks that we need. Okay. Where are you ending? There? It doesn't matter, we will be rebuilding that. But first, I want to be able to build that outlet channel just for draining the whole lake. So here on the side, yeah, here. That's the lowest point. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, that's the lowest point because it is the bottom of the lake. Let's go like this. We will repair it afterwards. And the rest of the route we will just tunnel under the hill, so we don't need to blast it. Or, you know what? This will be much quicker to do it this way, and we can fix it up later. We don't need to be fancy here. Let's just get it done. So we will use a lot of explosives, but maybe less than when tunneling, but probably not. But it will be faster. This should be faster. Yeah, let's go even above this. It doesn't matter. Let's go. I'm even going to prioritize all of this. And the explosives. I don't really need to do this here, but since we are already having this setup, let's continue with it. All the way to the edge of the map. Okay, and here it will be maybe 4 or 5. Yeah, 5. Alright. And then continue with blastings. All the way out of the map. Maybe some of these they will be able to plant from this road, but that doesn't matter really. I just want it to be done. Okay. So that's one project. So we are going to drain the whole lake out. Then I'm going to remove all these existing water sources, well, coverings for them. And at that process we will remove all the scaffolding and we will going to rebuild it completely. It will dry out eventually because it is closed, but I still need that outlet. Because when we remove all the valves and everything, it will start spewing out water. Or bad water in this case, because we are currently in a bad tide. So yeah, we need to do that drainage first. So that will be project for today, and here the irrigation seems to be done. Let's go all the way down. And let's just start planting down here. Let's unpause these farms. They should be perfectly reachable just with our stations. So I'm going to remove these roads here. And let's add one more station here in the middle like this. Maybe I will add more stations, but at least do this one for now. This middle road, so let's remove, or keep that one because we will be using that for the mine later. Farms are unpaused, and here let's just start growing the bell peppers. This doesn't need to be really nice, it just needs to be functional, and we are currently struggling with bell peppers, so plant an insane amount of them, and everything else seems to be fine. So let's just do these 2 patches of bell peppers. Hopefully that will be enough farms. If not, we can always add more. We have the room here. I'm just going to prioritize different ones of them. There should be a storage. Yeah, let's do a storage next to a station on both sides. That will be for the bell peppers. It will be set up to supply and prioritized by haulers. Like that, both of them. It is even lagging when I'm issuing the orders, like prioritizing. Okay, so that's set up. And now maybe we can watch this construction of that scaffolding and everything. Yeah, they are working on it. Let's minimize this for now. We don't really need to be watching it constantly. Oh, we are out of bot limps. Let's try prioritizing them. Maybe they just need a little bit of logistical help. At this point, I have a feeling that the game is going faster on triple speed than 30 speed. But it is, oh boy, it is struggling so much. The game really hates this map. This will be quite boring to finish all of this. But, well, I already started, I don't have a choice, right? And I don't even have that many beavers. I have more beavers on my folktales run, and it is running much better. I think it is because of the Emberpelts mods, maybe? I should have disabled that, good statistics and other stuff. Alrighty then, I am back. I turned off... Let me show you. I turned off bobbing about's housing optimize, maybe that was causing trouble, and good statistics. I turned off those 2 mods. And let's see if this will run a little bit better. Or it will be the same terrible like before, like... Yeah, there are those spikes that really... Well, more like drops, not spikes. Dropping all down to like 1 FPS. If it runs 15 FPS constantly, I would be really happy. Okay, I think no more 30 speed for us, or maybe let's try it now. Oh, it froze completely for quite a long. Okay, now it is moving a little bit better, but let's see throughout the day. If it is even worth it to be running it on 30 speed. Okay, it is freezing for a very long time. I don't think this is an autosave, or is it? Nope. It's just freezing for way too long that to be usable. Okay, so triple speed it is. Normal triple speed. Or maybe not even that. Okay, double speed it is then. Let's try get through it. Well, we are completely out of bell peppers. Let's check the satisfaction. But that's only the raw bell peppers. Grilled bell peppers are full. We are not producing any juice. And even the raw Yeah, the satisfaction is almost full. But let's check the farms. It should be already planted. Yep. We are just waiting for them to grow. So that is fine. We don't need to do anything else. And here on top, I'm not really sure that I'm satisfied with this irrigation. So I'm going to leave it for now. Maybe I have a better solution, a better idea to do this. For now, this is good enough. Even if I don't like it. I want to start growing more apple trees up here, but I don't really want to plant trees right away, since I will probably be redoing this. Because I don't like it. Maybe I will have something better in mind later. For now, I'm going to leave it like that and instead start blasting some dirt blocks here, or the terrain. Okay, that needs to be filled up. Okay, I can tell that it is running slightly better without those two mods. But only slightly, you see, still it is very laggy. Let's slow down. Oh, no, even pause. I can't prioritize on be placing anything really without pausing the game now. And I can't run it on 30 speed anymore, so... Yay, this will be fun. Okay, the scaffolding, they are building nicely. Let's detonate what we have here. And we can start planting more explosives. Just don't kill my beavers. That wouldn't be nice. Alright. Keep exploding this, not clip exploding. Keep exploding that. Yeah. Okay. Just need to wait. But the drain will be done in a couple of days, I guess. Maybe we can even speed it up if I build more stairs down here. Maybe that's better than the scaffolding, but let's do both anyways. I don't mind wasting a little bit more resources for the good cause, of course. Maybe the folktales are running much better because I have multiple districts, so maybe we should finally separate them up, but all the housing is here in a central district, so I don't know how would that work. I would still want to keep this as a one district, but maybe for just the sake of performance I should separate it. But I don't really want to. Maybe I can do different layers of this city that will be different districts. But that would require way more planning and maybe even destroying a lot of this. I don't know, honestly. It's a cool idea, but, big but, maybe I should do something crazy and completely destroy the whole city that we built so far. I mean this, on a lake. Destroy it and then start with the new layers and make a new district that way. So like this will be one district, this will be one district, this will be one, and this will be one, like 4 districts or maybe 5 with one more additional here in the center at the bottom with all the water. I don't know, maybe I should do that. But for now, let's go and blast more explosives. And we are missing some here. Still, they weren't planted. But let's detonate those that are here. And how it would go? Maybe the bottom with the water pumps. The amenities will be a problem too. I will need separate amenities for the district. But we can solve that with this fun rectangle. We can do layers. Or maybe we can chop it on the equal parts with all the amenities that they need. I think I'm going to do it. I haven't done anything like this crazy, at least not lately. It will not be as chaotic as it is right now, but it will be more planned city. And I just moved all these here, yeah. But I think it will be an interesting idea. Or it is an interesting idea. I think I will start working on it. So first, what I need to write down, we can use this whole area here for that, like a staging ground. The efficiency and everything will suffer, of course. But that is okay. I'm willing to sacrifice that. Let me check. Builders' huts. 46 builders' huts. Okay. We have 46 builders' huts. So I'm going to build 46 builders' huts. Let's remove some unnecessary roads. I can fit 2 next to each other. Yes, so that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Maybe it will not even solve the problem that we are having with performance, but why not? I think this is crazy enough to do it. So I guess we are going to do it. So that's 36, right? And I said 40 something. Builders huts, yeah, 82 minus 30, that's 50 minus 6, that's 44, yeah, 46. 39, well, wrong way around. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Okay. This will be our new builders huts. Let's build them. I'm going to remove the old ones. So we are going to destroy the whole city to the ground and rebuild it from the foundations to the top. So that will be a lot of wasted resources, but let's expand storage here so we can store more of everything. So these will be logs, planks. That's the main things that we will need, and metal blocks. We will need a lot of metal blocks. I will even move industry out here. We will move everything that is built here, including houses. Housing will not be that big of an issue, because we can stack them together quite easily. I can even use this area here. There is nothing built here. The station is closed. So we can just use this. That's for 18 beavers. So let's just calculate 20. That's okay. Count 20, I mean. That's fine. Let's find out if it is connected to a station this way. I'm curious. And if it is, we don't even need to do anything. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, first 8. Or you know what? Let's wait until the evening. And then we will remove the builders huts that were built. Well, I mean, we will remove the amount of the builders huts that's here. And just to remove some of these explosives, maybe they are causing a problem still. Let's just detonate the whole area here. I am not going to look because it will be laggy as hell. So let's just move away and let's just this detonate. Yeah, move away, move away, move away. I don't want to watch it. See, I'm 1 FPS with a single speed. The lowest speed possible. Yeah, it doesn't help. It didn't help, that's all. Okay, let's pause. Wait for a second. And now let's go. It's not helping that I'm watching a lot of builders building stuff. Okay, all of that was blasted. Perfect. Now let's just do the rest. And let's check here how we are doing. Okay, we are doing great here. Let's detonate the whole area. And go away somewhere here so we don't see it. It is still lagging, but not as much. Okay, I think it's safe to get back. How this went? Yeah, we need more explosives. Okay, but we are getting there. Soon we will be able to drain everything. This was completely blasted. We are missing more explosives here, but we are missing explosives in general. Yeah, we are down to 4. So we need to wait for that. Okay, roads. So, 2, 4, 6. You know what? We can remove all the builders' huts from up here. We built enough of them to sustain ourselves quite easily. Just don't disconnect something that we don't want to disconnect right away. Let's just remove these builders' huts. Let's go lower and remove even more of them. Okay, so that's the builder's huts. We have 55. Okay, so we still have some around the city, but that's fine. It's not a biggie. And how many hauling posts? I don't think I built any inside there yet. Most of them are outside. Okay, that seems to be fine. Okay, definitely don't build new overhangs. No. We are going to plan this as a proper mega city and build it that way. So all of this needs to go. And more planks needs to be manufactured, for sure. It's good that we planted all these massive forests everywhere. So hopefully we will not be running out of logs anytime soon. I kinda like that new idea. Yeah, we will do a multi-layered city. We can even we will have, just to show you what I mean, because sometimes I'm really terrible at explaining things. So we will have this. That's one district. How high it is? Okay, so that is 4 high. Okay, that's very high. Okay, 5 blocks. So this will be this bottom level. That will be one district. So let's just copy this just above the district center. So this will be district 1. And above it, we will have another district. There will be somewhere a connection with district crossings, so they can transfer resources from each other. Like this one at the very bottom, that will be down here. Beavers living there will be mostly just pumping water. Yeah, pumping water and maybe some industry, or having running these liquid fuel engines. Another district above it will have these farms, and they will be delivering most of the food and stuff like that. I don't know how well that will work, but we can try it. It should work. Maybe we will die with a miserable, death, but you never know if you don't try. Okay, so that's the idea. We'll see how well that goes. And in the meantime, I will be still working on this crater, because why not? The only thing that I will not really like is that the housing will be separated, but maybe it will be more interesting. The monuments and stuff like that will still be covering all the districts, so that doesn't matter where it is built. Amenities will be a little problem, because they need to be separate for each district. But as I said, we can make different layers here, or maybe we can even expand the area if needed. Or maybe we can just section portions of them for different districts. I will think about something. We will make it right. So all the builders were built. Now let's move the housing. And this one is not connected, but I think we can fix it with walkway tubeway connection, maybe? Like this. Let's try building it. We will see if that will connect those buildings. Please build it. I'm curious. Alright, almost all the resources are here. Let's just finish it off. Okay, it is connected, so we don't need to do anything else. So I need housing for 700 beavers. I'm going to calculate how many these tenement lodges I need. So that's what say these 700 beavers, 18 each in each one, 38.8, so 39 of these I need. So let's build 39 of them. So that's 2, 3, 4. Remove this road, we don't need it. And they are quite expensive. Maybe I would be better off with these. 12 logs, 8 planks. Not really. Okay, how many did I build? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. We are going to build a Borg cube. I think that's a 24. I'm not going to recount, I don't care that much. That should be 30, right? That's 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, this will be a Borg cube. Oh, we are done. I needed 39, right? So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39. Yep, that will be our new housing. And very soon we are going to run out of something. Probably planks. Okay, let's check the explosives here. Okay, this is going well. Let's detonate. And drain even more water from the lake. I'm going to prioritize these explosives since we are kinda low on them. Yeah, all the bad water is going out. And they are building these houses. And new storages were built, so we will be able to stockpile more as long as we have enough logs and other raw resources that we can stockpile. Because we will need a lot of them. The well-being will go down, that's for sure. I'm not going to rebuild like the tribute to ingenuity, that's quite expensive. Where it is, yeah. But we can build labor monument on top to keep them at least somehow happy. Amenities I'm not going to touch. We are mostly going to destroy what is above the ground or above the lake level. And then we can plan rebuilding it. I could have done it in this lake, but I really like the central location on this one. So, how's this going? Quite well. Keep on blasting, I guess. Alright, I think one last explosive here. And we are completely on the bottom level of the lake. So this should drain very slowly. So that will be drained completely, then we can start working with that. And look at that, we are almost out of the bricks thanks to this massive construction here. And we are getting low on planks, but that was to be expected. Alright, our new Borg cube was built, so I guess we can remove all the houses I just built last episode. Yeah. A massive eviction. Now, I should be careful to not disconnect completely our tubeways, but... Nah, screw that. Let's just demolish everything, but only houses. The things that I don't need to demolish, we don't need to demolish. Okay, I've disconnected a bunch of stuff, but that's fine. Yeah, bye-bye my lovely monuments. Especially I don't want to demolish storages yet. Maybe we will have a bunch of stranded beavers. Some of these areas were connected with only the using the housing and those tubeways. So we will need to rebuild some paths to at least get to those areas if we need to. Like this one, apple storage is completely empty, so we can remove it, no issues. Okay, that was all the houses, I guess. These overhangs, okay, we don't need them. There is nothing that special on them. Yeah, all the tubeways here. Okay, we lost access to these storages. That's kinda bad. But we can use this walkway tubeway stuff. Yeah, like this, and the normal walkway. It will be a worse path, but it will work. That's what is important. And then connect these storages somehow. Okay, how is this connected? Okay, I see. We'll be able to connect that. There are radishes at the top there. Okay. Let's remove these overhangs. Okay, houses removed. Okay, let's slowly run it. There will be some lag spikes. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Okay. We have a bunch of stranded beavers, but that's to be expected. All these overhangs, bye-bye, together with the station. The same here. To get to these storages, that will be quite easy. We just need stairs and some path. This one was disconnected, so remove it. That's fine. Okay, it's not that bad actually. Up here to this storage, that's just one large storage. But still, I should build a path up there so we can get at least those beavers down. Just 2 stairs. Nothing that expensive. Okay. All of our beavers will find a new home here in a Borg cube. So they will be moved shortly. Okay, we have some stranded beavers. What is disconnected? Ah, this storage is here. Okay. Walkway entrance. I will not be able to demolish that, but we can connect back to it. Like this. And you guys, we will take you down. You know what? Let's build a new storage. Temporary storage for radishes here. And we are going to first empty this one. And then I will demolish it. Okay, let's remove the warehouse. And rescue those beavers on top of them. Yep, they are rescued. And what are you doing there? Okay, we'll build you a stairs to rescue you. We have still 133 homeless apparently. Did I miscalculate it? That's 5 houses. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 33, 36, 39. I should have enough. No? Where's my calculator? Are you bullshitting me? It says 38, 700 beavers. We have 163 kids. Oh, that's the problem. What the hell? We have 163 kids. Oh boy. The whole night they were just making babies? That's insane. Okay, definitely we don't need more houses. There will be a food crisis maybe. Because of so many beavers. Bloody hell. Oh boy. Okay, let's remove these platforms. We need to rescue the beavers. Okie dokie. These storages are apparently still not connected. Ah, yeah, I'm missing road. My bad. As always, it was a me problem. And here, yeah, let's detonate that one last explosive. And yeah, the lake is draining nicely. It will be empty very soon. Let's move all these storages like this. I will be copying them. I should be moving in on the other side. Closer to housing, not that side. Yeah. Move it here. Scones, yes. Closer to the houses. Grilled corn. Yep, you will be homeless because you were making too many kids. We don't really need 900 beavers. Come on. Think a little bit. I know it's hard sometimes, but think. Explosive storage can be here on the other side. Okay, I will wait for them to build those storages and then we will start emptying the old ones. Oh yeah, this is draining slowly, but it is working perfectly fine. That will be nice. And we are still missing a lot of explosives. Oh, you can't reach it. Yeah, because I keep forgetting to extending the roads or missing some pieces. Yeah, like here. Ah, they will fix it. They will build it. Alright. The storages for these juices were built. This is scones. Let's just keep emptying all of these. Explosives, yes, empty that. We have beets here and other stuff. That will be for the food processing. We will have that somewhere here. Let's build it this way. Yeah, I will go layer by layer. Bad water, the same. Let's move it here. It doesn't need to be nice or perfect. I just need to move it out of the way. So, we are going to empty these storages now. We can do that. This was emptied. Remove. Some of them are still there. Yeah, like these metal blocks. Remove those. Empty those. Scrap metal. I forgot to build a storage for scrap metal, so let's fix that. We don't need some massive piles. These two will be just fine. Probably even way more than we will need. This is beets. Empty. Wheat and wheat flour. Hopefully our food supply will remains intact, but that's to be seen. I'm trying to move it as delicately as I am able to. These new overhangs that we built, let's just remove them. I should have come out with this idea last episode. I've done a lot of work here. Tomatoes and apples. Whoop. Laggy. Yeah, that's a morning spike whenever everyone is going to work. Okay, move those storages. Okay, I'm going to build one more grilled corn, just in case. It's a really good food source. Oh, anyways, we have another storage down here that needs to be emptied. These two can go, this one can go too. What do we have here? Scones, empty. Apple pies, empty. Even remove these exercise plazas. We'll deal without them. Cornbread, I probably need more of these storages, yeah. Cornbread and scones. Scones, I have big storage. Let's build a cornbread. I don't think I have that one. No. So this will be cornbread. Cornbread, where are you? Here. Cornbread was found! And the lake was drained. And this is still being filled up. That's taking a long time. Yeah, they need to travel all the way around, I guess. I don't have a direct connection here. And this, as I can see, we can blast it off. So let's detonate and go away from that laggy hell. It's still lagging. Alrighty then. What next? This house? What's this? Brakes. Okay, empty and build a new storage here. I will bring the power shaft on top of the roads, or maybe I will even rebuild the engines somewhere here. Like temporarily. That will be empty, this will be emptied. Alright. Remove storages that we can. Oh, that's coal. Okay, I don't have a storage for that yet. Charcoal, to be more precise. At least we are keeping up with the production of planks and walks and other stuff that we need for rebuilding all of this. Okay, let's remove this part here. What do we have here? More grilled beets and grilled bell peppers. I don't know if we have a storage for that. Probably not. So let's build these big ones. Grilled beets. Let's check the food. Yeah, we definitely don't have a large storage for it. So now we will have grilled beets. And what was the other one? Oh, damn it. Grilled beets. Grilled bell peppers. Okay. Okie dokie. The storage empty. Perfect. The water tower in the middle will remain as it is. I'm not going to replace it or anything. I should start moving the industry, I guess. Let's start with the buildings that don't need power, maybe. Or maybe should I start with those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lumber mills. That's quite a lot. Yeah, 7 lumber mills. Let's bring the power shaft here on the platforms. Maybe I will not be removing the engines, or you know what? Screw that. We are going to build temporary engines here. Power this liquid fuel engine. 2, 3, 4. Let's build 4 of them. Connect them together. Like that. And a refinery. Let's move the refinery. Or maybe even have 2 here. That's canola oil. That's fuel. Okay. Up. Let's build a big storage for fuel. I mean the large tank. Fuel, fuel, fuel. And we are making fuel from canola seeds. And we don't have enough of those. Okay. Let's go down. Wait a second. Do we even have storage for it? We have 400 apparently. Let's go down to our vertical farm. And plant a massive field of canola. That should make sure we'll have enough canola seeds for our needs of making fuel. Oh yeah, this is a bigger project that I was anticipating. This will take a long time. Grilled beets. That was emptied. That was emptied. What's this here still? Grilled bell peppers. Okay, the storage wasn't built yet. Okay. Metal blocks. Fine. Beets. Fine. Charcoal is still here. Plank storage. Empty that. Canola oil. Yeah, we will have power here, so I should build around it maybe. Let's first build those buildings, yeah? Don't overstretch ourselves too thin. So we have our new lumber mills built. Why no fuel here? Fuel needs to be delivered. Deliver fuel. So I can remove, or at least pause them. I'm not going to remove them. I don't want to disconnect other buildings, but let's pause these lumber mills. These 2 on the corner. No, let's keep them running. Well, running. Don't destroy them. They are still transferring power to other buildings, which I don't want to disconnect. Okay, other powered buildings from up here. 2 canola oil presses, I guess. Let's build it like this. And from here we will go with vertical power shaft and some platforms and a normal power shaft. It doesn't need to be nice. This is all only temporary, don't forget. So that will be these two, and we can the rest of these presses build here. I will just copy them 1 to 1. Fifth one. And the last. What's this? Oh, those are grist mills. Okay. So grist mill and grist mill. Yep, both are for wheat flour. And only one for corn flour? I thought I had more. Okay, and here how will I do connection again? Don't know. Let's build it here anyways. Yeah, it will be ugly and chaotic. As everything I do. Well, not always, but usually. This refinery can be paused. This storage emptied. These three are empty. Perfect. That means bye-bye. Oh, I really need to pause the game when I'm destroying stuff. So, this seems to be cleared. So let's remove all these platforms. Maybe I could have left that, but let's first cover the entirety of the lake and we will continue from there. Maybe I will be even moving the water tank storages and stuff like that. And this one, let's empty it and switch it to water tank. I don't even remember why there is a corn juice storage there. In the middle of water. And the bot factories. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, this will take a long time. But I am committed to it. There is no way back. We have 140 unemployed beavers. Oh boy. Hopefully not for long. 112 are homeless, so they will not be reproducing at this rate. It will go down eventually, but we need to wait. Okay, even the bot factories were rebuilt together with all the oil presses and juiceries. So let's pause all of this. Gear workshops. Let's move these two hauling posts down here. Let's remove them straight away. That's not that critical. We have these grills here. Okay. I don't want to copy the same one. Bakeries. Okay, and even these storages. Let's move together with them. Storages, where they were. I'm kind of blind. Ah, here. Okay, empty. 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 These grist mills were rebuilt. Yes, they were rebuilt. So pause them. Pause them. Okay. So the very top layer will be soon done. Then we can just remove it. This one was emptied. Perfect. Let's switch it back to water. Good. Look at that. They're really like an ant with this amount of builders and beavers. beaver ants. Oh, they are still working on this. It is slowly being filled up. Oh boy, it is really laggy on that side. Maybe the game doesn't like those terrain blocks anymore. Alright, those bakeries were built. I'm going to pass them. Pause together with the grills. We have 13,000 food. We are okay. Okay, that was stopped everything on that level. That's good. So they're still emptying it. I'm going to wait for another day maybe, and then I'll just remove the top layer. And then we can start working on the lower one. These two grills I forgot to copy, I guess. Yep, they will be moved. And kiln, yeah, for the bricks. Maybe even build two. We are kinda low on the bricks now. Right, I think they took most of the stuff at least. Let's remove these overhangs here. Oh, I forgot to empty this storage with gears. Okay. Probably I don't have a storage for that, so let's build it here. Alright, these kilns, they can be removed. I don't even know if I need charcoal. I think we are going to find out later. Let's remove all of this. Alright, so most of the stuff was removed. Now let's move these gear workshops. I don't know how many we have, but let's build a bunch. Like 4. For gear workshops, we have 2 explosives factories, or at least 2. Smelters. I know I was building a few new one, so let's move at least 1, 2, 3 here. The problem is with the connection. This is really nice and neat spot, but I can't connect them. I can if I remove some of the road, but I don't want to. But maybe we will... Yeah, let's build a station here. Let's remove this piece of road. Oh, maybe I can't connect it even from that side. Let's see. Oh, I can. Okay. Perfect. Let's do it this way then. And here we will have a station. Let's do some temporary two-way network. Even logistics needs to be temporarily built. It's very important. Alrighty then, let's construct now. I'm going to wait again for a while, couple of days. Oh, there are more lumber mills. I think, anyways, we have plenty. Extract, yeah, centrifuges. I kinda forgot about those. 2 should be enough. Oh, maple syrup. Yep, that medium tank needs to be moved. We are only running out of the brakes, but otherwise we have everything else that we need. Ooh, we finally ran out of planks. I don't know what happened that we ran out so much from planks. 75 for one smelter. That may be an issue, but nothing that terrible. We will bounce back again. You don't have any logs, but we have 4,000 logs. What are you talking about? Waiting on the haulers probably. Anyways, let's keep doing the good job. Here I'm going to remove these buildings completely. Storage, what's here? More logs. Okay, we need to empty that. And then I can empty the whole top layer. This one is wasn't still emptied. Ah, yeah, the storage wasn't built. Okay, I'm going to keep it running for a while and I'll be back in a couple of days. I am back. I don't know how many days passed. I was on another computer and I see we are still out of planks. And that is clearly not enough. What's going on with you guys here? Yeah, the logistics are all fucked up. I'm not surprised. Not at all. Maybe build a storage with logs nearby. Maybe that will be much better than prioritizing all these. And a storage with the industrial pile for planks. And we will set up those for supply instead. And this should work much better. They have enough power, so definitely power is not a problem. Anyways, okay. This is fine. This wasn't still emptied. I don't care. Let's just remove it. They can gather the resources from the ground later. Now, let's remove all these overhangs. Look at this chaotic tubeway network that we had here. Very efficient, very efficient. So many resources wasted now. But that's the price for rebuilding the whole colony. Because this is really rebuilding the whole colony. Yeah, I must not disconnect our pumps, so be careful. Okay, that's connected. We dropped to 28,000 water. That's really not good. Okay, but we should be fine. We have only 79 homeless beavers, no children at all. So the population will drop. It's just a matter of time. Okay, we removed all the layers. Now only the bottom layer remains. Do I need these? Probably yes. Yeah, they are still being used. Okay, we can work around them. That's fine. Now, what I want to do is to close this whole area to make it one. We can even use terrain blocks. We don't need to be using planks and other stuff. In the places where we can build overhangs, which is like this one. And where we will need some extra support, we can still use terrain blocks. And this path all the way down, yeah, let's remove it. It doesn't need to be here at all. Lovely, like that. We have another set of depth sensors here for some reason or for something. I'm not going to figure it out for what it is right now. Yeah, let's cover it like this. Maybe it would be now. Let's do some overhangs here. It will be easier to build and manage. So that's 1, 2, 3 here. We can still cover it with terrain blocks. That's fine with me. Okay, more terrain blocks. We'll be able to close it like this. And here the same again. Alright, let's build around these sensors. Alright, so this will be enclosed. That's fine. Then this area. Tubeways will need to be rebuilt a bit better. That will require a lot of tinkering around. I think I can strip this all the way down to the pumps, and that means just leave the pumps here. Maybe the water, yeah, the water tanks, and then rebuild the whole area. The engines can remain too. Okay, this can go. This one is it connected? Yes, that's connected. Don't remove that. These overhangs here and platforms. This will be big demolishing episode. I need to be careful with deleting sometimes when I'm using these two demolishing buildings. It wants to select something that I don't want to delete. Oh, we have more. process here. That's for corn juice and beet and radish juice. Okay, that's 3 and 3. Let's move them here. Okay. Just the road. Out of planks. Out of brakes. But hopefully we will get better. Better soon. And I disconnected all the smelters, so let's just remove them completely. Oh, we've had more explosives factories, but that's fine. We don't need currently that much of explosives right now. Alright, how are you doing? Still, the productivity is not as high as I would like to see. But at least they are working. I should swap them for bots. We have enough of those. We have 39 unemployed bots. Okay, so the planks will be made by bots from now on. This is a terrible mess. I think I will even move liquid fuel engines even from here. They will be somewhere else and then connected to the rest. Maybe on the second floor. I would like to have this area just for the pumps and water tanks to store a lot of water. In the meantime, let's move more of these hover posts. That was this one. Okay, I built 2 new, but I'm going to remove only 1. It's fine. Let's remove these builders' hats. Slowly but surely we will get there. These medium warehouses, empty all of them. Builders' hats needs to go. Yeah, we have a plenty even here. And a two-way network and a stations, and I want to rebuild because look at that. That's just a mess. I have this basic shape here, that square from the very beginning. And then it just spiraled. Yeah, embrace the chaos, I guess it was the motto. It's not wrong. It's fine. If I didn't had all that performance issues, I wouldn't be even doing this. But I want to separate them to different districts to at least figure out if that will help. You see, station here, station here, station here. It's a pure chaos. This tubeway is not going anywhere. So that needs to be removed. Nice. Another hauling post. Remove that one. Yeah, and we will gain more room for the water tanks this way. But we need to manufacture a lot of planks before we will go to next phase of rebuilding. As we are really struggling with planks. What about the kilns for the bricks? You are not getting enough clay. Let me help with that. Wait, where is that clay pit? Here. Let's build 2 close by. So they can keep up, because we need bricks. For instance, for like these large smelters. And everything that we are building down here, we will eventually need to remove and build again in our separate districts. So I think I will have like this water pumping district, that there will be only beavers living to pump the water, but it is mostly automated, so I guess we can have haulers, some haulers there. And I don't know, maybe they can take care of this forest here, for instance. I will need to separate it somewhat meaningfully. And then another level we will have for like manufacturing everything. I mean, that will be just completely all the industry. That will be the most houses too. We can do that. Then another one will be just for the farms, I guess, and all the food production. And all of them will need a lot of district crossings and haulers. So we will need more beavers than we've had before. But we honestly don't really need that many builders as I was having. So we can shrink on that. We'll see how that will pans out, but this is a great rebuilding happening here. And I think I'm going to end this episode here. This is taking a long time. Yeah, almost 2.5 hours. Yeah, so maybe not that interesting, but at least let me know in the comments what you think about this setup. Or maybe you have other better ideas. Maybe I should separate the districts to its, different locations. Let me know in the comments, and I will think about it. But for today, this will be all, so thank you very much. Push that like button, subscribe, leave me comments down below, and I will see you in the next madness. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. What have I done?